Welcome back to Monday's Light Codes Messages, week 197. Interesting, as always. This week, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. This week was the first vision I saw today to do with our direction, our soul's direction, that we should be focusing on, was this big, those big metal docking that you see at the dock, at the when the boat comes in to be docked and the rope gets wrapped around to dock the boat. This was this docking station thing, whatever you call them. You think I would know, I'm a fisherman's daughter, but anyway, not that he had a boat that big, but those great big ones that you would see at the wharf, and the boat, they would wrap the rope around it or the chain or whatever to dock the boat. And so this is what we're to do. It really felt like it was to bring us in. And this is actually the dock is a place where it's a place of transformation. So transformation, which is interesting because today actually comes down into a 13, which is a day of transformation today. And so the dock is a place of transformation between the conscious and the unconscious. It's a time to integrate everything that we have learned on our journey this far, or in the last cycle, however you want to look at it. But it's a time of integration. So you need to dock. You need to dock and you need to stop and to integrate, to find this place where you can integrate the conscious and the subconscious. And the next vision that I had, which is to do with our soul's pathway at the moment, I saw a light body, somebody in their light body, or I saw a light being, I should say. I saw a light being, and with the light being was like overseeing or there to support or whatever. With them was two people in their shadow selves, so, just normal people. And one was holding a candle, like a wee willy winky type candle, holding the light for the other one to be able to see, to show them the way. So this is asking us to be connected, to know that we are fully supported by the beautiful light beings, our guides, our angels, our higher selves, those higher parts of ourselves, and keep holding the light, carry the light for others. So there were two. So, I felt that one was feminine, holding the light, the other one was masculine. And I felt that they were there together, but one was actually carrying and holding the light, so that they could move forward together, I guess. And in the heart today, there was a lot of sacred marriage mantras coming through. Rishta, Rishta, Rishta. And this is to do with the sacred marriage within of the divine masculine, divine feminine, the inner masculine, the inner feminine. And you can say this to help you integrate that Rishta, 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 and use it like a mantra. Keep chanting it and build up the energy and bring it together. And with this came, the hammer song. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. That song came through. And that song is a metaphor for the power of love. So coming into your right power and using the power of love to heal and to transform, because we're in this space of transformation. As we continued through the session, I didn't have a lot of visions today, actually, but as we were moving out in the lower mental body, so the ego thinking mind, the conscious mind, the negative thinking, conditioned thinking patterns, all of that sort of thing. In here, I saw a banana being pulled back. Now, a banana is very masculine, a masculine symbolism, and the banana skin was being pulled away, which is to do with the transformation again and revealing the true self, or revealing the inner self. So a great healing for the masculine energy, peeling away to show their true self. And then what I saw in the higher mental body, there was quite a lot of higher mental activity today, and it was mentioned by the people in the group as well. One had said they had a lot of higher mental body activations, and now they said they were having this silvery blue color, and this is all to do with the higher mental body as well. So a lot of activating happening to bring that higher mental energy forward. And what actually happened in there was I saw the full moon. So this will be, I think we're in the lead up to the full moon. This will be something that is going to take place around the full moon. The higher mental body, of course, is to do with us receiving our, intuitive messages, the higher messages coming through. And so, of course, we need to keep our lower mental body clear as well. Don't be so much in the mind, because it's very masculine, peel the layers away, reveal the true self. Don't be so much in the mind. Get rid of the thoughts so that you can receive these beautiful intuitive messages that are going to start coming through for you at the full moon. And because the full moon is a time to activate this wonderful, intuition and bring us into greater power with that. What I saw when I saw the beautiful full moon was I saw this massive bird with massive wings. I don't know, phoenix or whatever, but to do with transformation, because the phoenix also is to do with transformation. As the phoenix comes rising from the ashes. So the phoenix was flying full forward towards the full moon. So there's this great transformation that's coming for us with this full moon. So be ready for it. I actually don't know what this full moon is all about, but you can check that out yourself. I don't need to tell you. Go check it out, see what it's all about. But there will be a great transformation coming through. And this is to do with our intuition coming into its fullness. And we all want this. We all want to be able to be totally tapped into our higher self, to receive those divine intuitive messages and to know what we are doing. And before I go to the cards, I just intuitively last week, I think it was, received came up with this mantra, affirmation. I would say affirmation because mantras to me is something different. So affirmation, and this affirmation was, I open my heart. I may have mentioned it last week, but I'm mentioning it again now because it really works, and I really like you to use it when there is any conflict or any confusion around you. I open my heart to greater self-love. I open my heart to greater self-love, and just keep saying it, especially before you go to sleep. And then, of course, the two best times, in my opinion, are before you go to sleep, because that's working away while you're sleeping, and on first thing on waking. So when you wake up in the morning. So I open my heart to greater self-love, and you allow the beautiful rewards of tapping into self-love to come to you. I live in a really lovely, beautiful place, beautiful apartment, overlooking Luxor Temple and the mountains, and a beautiful place in Luxor, Egypt. I'm on the Nile, amazing. I had no real intentions of leaving because I didn't think that I could find anything better than what I'm already in. And after using this affirmation, somebody called me out of nowhere, or sent me a message on WhatsApp and said, and just sent a photo of a house and told me that there was this house available with somebody that I used to work for, not for. I don't remember how long since I ever worked for someone, but someone that I worked with for, a business colleague that I worked with for over 10 years. And you hear that noise? Did you hear that noise? This is Egypt. Anyway, I said, he wanted to know if I want to go look. I said, no, not today, as I had no intention of going anywhere. What for? But the next day, I kind of couldn't get into my work, those days. And then I went, I should just go and have a look at that place, something to do. So I said, okay. So I went to have a look at this place, and I didn't think I could find anything better than here. But this place is away from and donkeys, and not donkeys, sorry. There will be donkeys, there will be all of that. There'll be cows and there'll be donkeys. But this noisiness that is around here in the Hababub area which is great because it's live, but it's not so great for my recordings. Anyway, there's a brand new place being built, and it will be ready for me next week. And it's overlooking the Nile and all the farmlands, totally back to nature, full of greenery, banana plantations and mango trees behind me, the mountain still, I can still see the mountain, I can see the Nile and all of the activity that happens on the Nile, and the farmers in there with their donkeys and their cows and the horses. They're just beautiful. And I've said yes. I had no intentions of leaving, but this was a greater self-love. And one of the reasons I didn't think that I would move was because I really didn't think that I could find anywhere better than I already have. But when you open yourself to greater self-love, greater things that you are deserving of comes, and you match your vibration. And the other thing that I was saying was, I am more than satisfied with everything that I have. Because when I first saw it, although it was wonderful, amazing, I kind of like still wasn't sure. So it, I was like, okay, that's really nice, but why would I leave where I am? And so I needed to clear myself from the confusion. And this is what we need to have our higher mental body clear, the pathways clear, so that it can come down into the conscious mind. So not too much thinking, get rid of those thoughts. They really do block us. They're like clouds. They're like heavy clouds above us. And so our intuitive messages can't come through. So we really need to clear the mind. Eshtamana, Eshtamana, Eshtamana. That will help you to clear your mind. And so I just asked to be aligned if it was the right place for me. And then I had, I woke up with the joy of thinking of going there. And it's walking 15 minutes. I timed it yesterday, 15 minutes walking distance from where I am now along the Nile. And so I've been out there every day to check it out, and I get really excited when I'm there. And that is when you know that this is something that you should be doing. So you go with your feelings, you match your feelings. The energy out there matches the energy of joy for me. So really important. I open my heart to greater self-love and already be satisfied with everything that you have. Be satisfied, and more satisfaction will come to you. So the first card that came up today, going along on that note, is card number 59, which is count your blessings. So that's the other thing, already be grateful for everything that you have and how everything works for you in the way that it already is. It doesn't have to be the grandest thing on the planet. I mean, come on, let's be grateful for the simple pleasures and the simple things and possessions and that we have, and greater can come to us. So count your allowing the divine to open up to the changes. Say that your soul is in control of what is happening for you. Allow your soul to be in control. Let go of your ego and your personality having to be in control of anything, and totally surrender to your soul finding the way for you. 5 of fire, so another 5 card, all to do with change, fire, transformation, more change, more transformation. This says competing goals, bothersome details, and conflict with others. So you really do have to count your blessings. If you're having any conflict within or with others, this will help you. I open my heart to greater self-love. Because if you're having conflict with others, then you have conflict within yourself. So deal with the conflict within yourself before you try to deal with the conflict with others, because until you heal that conflict within yourself, you're probably not going to do a very good job of healing the conflict with others, because that will come down to control, trying to control the situation. Let your soul be in control. That rhymes. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. And the card in your solar plexus today is the fish. So there we go. Blessings, blessings, blessings. And this usually means money as well, by the way, which is really good. The power of money, the power of the power of being in that powerful place of being in gratitude and counting your blessings, more blessings will come to you. In the solar plexus, let go of control. Blessings, blessings, blessings. I'm totally satisfied and more satisfied with, more than satisfied with what I have. And this opens you up to have even more satisfaction, even more blessings coming your way. And maybe money too, and we all need some of that. So blessings, blessings, blessings of beautiful new positive energies coming through. The fish is always positive, always bringing in the good. And in the heart chakra today, the card says teach. And again, it's a card number 5. So again, this is about change. And what is she teaching? See the rose on the book? She's teaching with love, through love, about love. Everything is about love. So teach with an essence of love, teach with a heart filled with love, teach by being love, teach by being love, teach by example, be the, just be love, be love. And in the throat today, the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, very positive card of beautiful new energies and new growth coming in, leading you forward on your path of truth. Everything wonderful. Again, the throat this is the throat chakra, to do with truth, to do with change, to do with clarity, to do with being able to speak with confidence. Lots of new energies coming through for us there. And supported by the brow chakra, Kethra, which I think we had Kethra last week. Well, we had Kethra not long ago anyway. And this, again, is to do with the new beginnings and the new earth. And look, here we have the full moon and we have the scarab with big wings. Well, I didn't see the scarab, but I did see some kind of unusual bird with really big wings. But this is the same sort of thing. Kethra, cycles of change, planetary guardian and spiral dancer. And one of the other people in the group also were having messages to do with continuing the dance and the dancer coming through. So look out for new moon. I think it's on Wednesday. It's soon. It's within the next couple of days, I think. Haven't been watching that really, but anyway, this one has 2 moons. So the scarab is catching the moon there. So catch the moon. There is going to be a lot of really positive energy, and keep your mind clear so you can move forward and receive all those wonderful messages. And Archangel Michael says, you can do it. You can do it. So this is really, again, Archangel Michael, he works with, the flame of transformation. He cuts away all the cords that's holding you back. So you can do it. Believe it, believe it, believe it. And in the Omega today, King Solomon reminding us to look at our priorities, so to prioritize our spiritual light bodies, our bodies of light. Look after ourselves, keep ourselves clear, do our practices, prayer, meditation, yoga, be in positive environments, getting back to nature. Beautiful message there. That's what you need to do. That's the path you need to get out there to do that. And again, reminding us, find the blessings in your current situation with Lord Krishna here. Find the blessings in your current situation. Count your blessings. As we began, so we complete. So it's all about the blessings, 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 blessings. Count your blessings and more will come forward. I open my heart to greater self-love. I am totally or more than satisfied with my situation, so that you can have, that's be grateful no matter what the challenges are, because they are there for you to look at, and look at if you have any conflict arising around you, then you will have conflict within yourself. Come back to yourself. I open my heart to greater self-love, to heal that conflict within, so that you can move forward. You can receive the messages coming through from your higher self into your conscious mind, and you'll know the direction to take. You will know which way you need to move. So happy Valentine's Day, everybody. And I will see you next week. Over and out from me. Don't forget, you can get the light codes by just checking the links that will be put below later on today. Take care. Bye.